What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to VoicePlay. Yes, indeed. VoicePlay fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Snappy, and Snappy wanted to see me react to this song. It is VoicePlay featuring Jay Nunn with a vocal cover of the Metallica song, Nothing Else Matters. Now, have I heard the song before? Full disclosure, yes. Yes, I have. This is one of the songs that came off of the Metallica Black album. Still not the biggest fan of that album. I mean, it's not the worst album they ever recorded, but I'm not really the biggest fan of that album. This is one of those songs that really, I mean really, put Metallica on the map. I think this was the third biggest hit off of that album, as far as sales go, plays goes, stuff like that. This song gets played on a lot of different radio stations. I'm not just talking about rock and metal. I've heard this song, I kid you not, I have heard this song on easy listening stations. I have. It's a ballad. It's one of Metallica's few ballads. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this song. This is one of those songs on the Black album that I am not a fan of. But I am familiar with it. I have heard it. I've actually played it a few times. Anyway. So I am familiar with the song. Having said that, though, I have not heard VoicePlay's cover of this song. So, full transparency here, full disclosure, not trying to fool anybody. I will not be reacting to the song itself, the original song, the songwriting. I'm not going to be reacting to that in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to be basing my reaction, my evaluation, and my score completely on the cover, what VoicePlay does with the song. So please keep that in mind. Let's see, this was posted by VoicePlay, shocking, and the video has 1.6 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Nothing Else Matters, Metallica, acapella. Yeah, that's what VoicePlay does. VoicePlay featuring Jay Nunn. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
No matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All these words I don't just say, ooh, and nothing else matters. Trust.
I hate this song, man. I'm sorry. I absolutely detest this song. I don't know if it's my least favorite song on the Black Album. I think that's The Unforgiven. And I know right now Metallica fans are going, blasphemy! But I don't care, man. I don't care. I'm going to say what I feel, and I honestly hate that song. This is a very close second. Not a fan of this song at all, in any way, shape, or form. I hate this song. Having said that, though, I am going to give credit where credit's due. They are really being creative with their approach. I love the usage of the entrances, the staggered entrances, to emulate the guitar line. You got the bass line, and then you hear the do-do-do-do, yeah, with the four, with the arpeggiation, where the other four covered it. Really nice, very creative. I liked that. Their harmonies are spot on. I mean, there's really no way to describe it other than the fact that their harmonies are absolutely spot on. I mean, like I said, I hate the song. I really do. But despite the fact that I hate it, you gotta admit and you gotta acknowledge that they are doing a fine job covering the song. It's unique, it's different, and it sounds really good. So, gotta give them credit. Let's keep going here.
I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. Oh, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do.
Like that dynamic pull down, that was nice.
Never cared for what they know. But I know.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. And nothing else matters.
You get down on that double note.
Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know. Never opened myself this way.
Life is ours, we live it our way.
All these words I don't just say. And nothing else matters. And nothing else. Trust I see and I find in you. Find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view. And nothing else matters. And nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say. They never cared for what they say. Never cared for games they play. Never cared for what they do. And nothing else matters. Never cared for what they know. But I know.
Pause. It's more of the same. It's more of the same. I'm continuing to be impressed by I think it's their arrangement that's impressing me more than anything else, and the liberties they took. With the staggered entrances, the dynamics, the sudden shifts, the sudden pull downs in dynamics, where all of a sudden everybody, it's not even a layout. Like, okay, it's like 80% of a layout. Okay, so out of the 5, actually not 80, 60% of a layout. So out of the 5, 3 of them lay out, 2 of them stay in. One doing the main melodic line, and then you got the bass line over here. And then they'll stagger back in with their staggered entrances again. The call and response happening in the chorus, I believe it is, where you'll have, 3 of them going and then 2 more come in and echo what was just said, but on different harmonics. That's nice. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting, and it's very well executed. Their performance of this, the execution of the song with their vocal technique, I think is phenomenal. Their arrangement is really well done, really well thought out, very imaginative. I just can't stand the song, man. I can't. I want to enjoy this more than I am. I really do. But, oh, God, the song they chose. Ugh. Anyway, let's finish this out and we'll get to the review.
But I nothing else. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters.
Nice two-cellar rondo. And of course, it's available for sale on Apple Music and Spotify. On Amazon Music, that's kind of a missed opportunity. I'm trying to be as positive as possible in regards to this, but it's hard. It's really hard to compliment a cover as much as you want to compliment it when you just can't stand the song. It's hard, man. It really is. I really wish they had picked another song. Any other song? Okay, other than The Unforgiven. Don't pick that one. Good Lord, no. I just wish they had picked another song. Anyway, let me get my thoughts together, and I'll try my best. I'll try my best to be as complimentary as possible. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was VoicePlay featuring Jay Nunn with their a cappella cover of the Metallica song, Nothing Else Matters. This was a request from Snappy. Oh, man. What do I do? Do I give the score first? Yeah, let's give the score first. All right. Score first. On a scale of 1 to 10. Can't believe I'm giving it this score. I'm going to give that a 9.2. Yep, 9.2. You heard me. I didn't stutter. Believe it or not, that is the score I feel this cover deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first. Remember, folks, I'm not taking the song itself into account. The original song, the songwriting of the original song, I'm not taking that into account at all because, as I explained at the beginning of the video, I am extremely familiar with this song. I've heard it more times than I care to count. I sincerely mean that. I don't even want to think about how many times I've heard this song because I regret every single time. And so I'm not taking the Metallica song into account at all. I'm basing this score completely on the cover, what VoicePlay did with the song, how they interpreted it, and how they arranged it, and how they executed it. And that is really where that 9.2 is going to come into play, okay? So, what does that 9.2 mean? Well, a 9.2 would be equivalent to an outstanding scale rating. It would be equivalent to 5 out of 5 stars, and it would also be equivalent to an A letter grade. So 9.2, outstanding scale rating, 5 out of 5 stars, and an A letter rating. Now, how did I come to this score? Man, am I ever so glad you asked that question. This has got to be one of the shiniest, most sparkling, most dazzling, well-polished turds I've ever heard in my life. They took an absolutely terrible song, horrible song that I just cannot stand, and they made it listenable. I gotta give them all the credit in the world for that. I want to be very clear. I still did not like this because of the song. I cannot stand this song, and I don't care how you cover it. I'm never gonna like it. I'm sorry. I'm just not. It's nothing against VoicePlay. It could be any artist, any band, any vocalist, any arranger. It's not gonna matter. It's just not gonna matter. I hate this song. Having said that, they did make it listenable. And I'm not gonna say I liked it. I'm not gonna say I enjoyed it because I didn't. But I gotta give credit where credit's due. I was very impressed with their interpretation. And more importantly than their interpretation, I was very impressed with their arrangement, their voicing assignments, their notational assignments, how they arranged their staggered entrances, how they arranged their harmonies, how they arranged their dynamic play. I gotta give credit where credit's due. That was impressive. It really was. It was different. It didn't sound exactly like the original. It definitely was recognizable without question. You didn't have to go sit there and thinking, oh, what is this? Is this really Nothing Else Matters? No, you knew it was Nothing Else Matters. Within the first 10 seconds, you recognized it. It was like, oh, no thought required. No, it was a very impressive arrangement. And their execution, gotta give credit where credit's due. Their execution of their vocal performance was exceptional, okay? I love the bass line. I love the bass vocalist. Man, if he ever wants to get into the metal scene, I mean, he could be the new vocalist for Typo Negative like that. He's got the job, I guarantee you. He can get down low. I think he can actually get down lower than Peter Steele could. If he ever wants to get into the metal scene, man, he's got a job practically waiting for him. The other four gentlemen, they all did a fine job with their staggered entrances, their harmonies, their their dynamic control, knowing just how much to push, how much to support, and when you need to be softer, still support. Listen, it doesn't matter if you're singing loud or soft, you better be supporting. I love it when vocalists go, well, I'm singing softer, so I don't have to support on this part. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because if you don't, your tone is going to change. So I'm sorry, but if you're not supporting, that's not a good thing. No, their execution was outstanding, absolutely outstanding. And I'm saying this partly in jest, but I'm also saying this deadpan serious. They really took a song that I can't stand and they made it listenable. Would I ever listen to this again? I don't know if I would listen to it by choice. And again, this is not because of anything they did wrong. No, they did everything right, other than song selection. There are so many other songs from Metallica that they could have picked and put a spin like this on. First song that comes to mind, Welcome Home Sanitarium. They could have absolutely taken a song like that song and put a spin like this on it, and I'll bet you it would have sounded amazing. And I would have enjoyed that far more than this. And like I said, that's absolutely nothing to do with anything that they did wrong, other than taste in song selection. Yeah, they definitely produced the shiniest, most sparkling, well-polished turd I think I've ever heard in my life. Now it's impressive. It absolutely is impressive. There's no denying that. And it was an outstanding job on their part as far as the arrangement and the execution. I will give them all the credit in the world for that. I just hate the song. But, putting my own personal feelings aside, that's how they got the 9.2. So that's where we're going to stand, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap this all up in a nice, shiny, pretty bow, shall we? A 9.2, outstanding scale rating, 5 out of 5 stars, and an A letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.